From CNN, South Korea just learned a deep lesson about dealing with Donald Trump. Imagine stealing a $350 billion deal with the US only to face a massive immigration raid weeks later. That's what happened to South Korea under Trump. Nearly 500 agents stormed a Hyundai LG battery plant in Georgia, arresting 475 people, mostly South Korean nationals on questionable visas. South Korean officials called it a slap in the face, with workers treated like criminals despite promises to boost US jobs. This could chill foreign investments as companies rethink deals with unpredictable US policies. From Fox News, Chicago Democrat warns history will prove party wrong on crime as officials reject Trump's help. Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez blasts fellow Democrats for ignoring crime and rejecting Trump's help. He warns that far-left leaders like Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson are whitewashing stats, even as homicides persist. While crime is down, homicides by 30%, shootings by 40%, Lopez says any violence is too much and urges a centrist shift. Democrats resist federal troops in blue cities, but Lopez predicts history will judge them harshly. From Macon Telegraph, thousands cancel migration to U.S. report. Trump's strict immigration policies are reversing migrant flows, with a 97% drop in northward movement. Over 14,000, mostly Venezuelans, have turned back from Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica, citing barriers and deportation fears. Aid cuts have scaled back services, leaving migrants vulnerable to exploitation and trafficking. Half plan to return to Venezuela, but UN officials warn of risks without support. From Bloomberg, Trump's Chicago crackdown starts with Midway Blitz by ICE. Trump's immigration enforcement ramps up with Operation Midway Blitz targeting Chicago and Illinois. DHS blames sanctuary policies. Governor Pritzker calls it fear-mongering, not crime-fighting. Thousands protested as agents began arrests, with no prior notice to local leaders. Trump threatens National Guard deployment, highlighting weekend violence to push his agenda. From USA Today, what is Trump's approval rating? Polls show how Americans feel about inflation. Newsom. Trump's approval hovers at minus 6.1 points, lower than most modern presidents in their first year. Polls show steady but negative ratings, dipping amid controversies like Epstein. Inflation and economy top voters' concerns, with Trump's handling at minus 30 net approval. Meanwhile, Newsom's 2028 support surges to 25%, leading Democrats. From LA Times, Bonta disappointed by Supreme Court ruling on LA immigration raids. California AG Rob Bonta slams a Supreme Court ruling allowing ICE to use race and occupation in stops. The decision lifts restrictions on profiling in LA area raids, backed by Justice Kavanaugh. Bonta calls it unconstitutional, violating protections against unreasonable searches. He criticizes the court's emergency docket for lacking transparency. And as always, thank you for the like, comment, and subscription.